Here we are at the scene of the crime. Here's our evidence. I think the person's missing. These sandals. Here's the deets. These sandals have been here over a week. Whoever was wearing them doesn't have them. In conclusion, they're missing. Follow us on Dateline 48 Hours to see if we can find the body. I'm just kidding, guys. Those shoes have been here for over a week, but thought I'd just do a little funny, you know. The person hasn't come back. I don't know. I think I know who it is. This lady likes to come out here and... what was that? Am I dealing with a rodent in the grass? No, this lady likes to come out here and like read out here with her dog, which is cool, whatever, right? But I'm pretty sure those are her sandals. Anyways, doesn't matter, right? Who cares about that lady? Let me see here. We got a little white wolf behind us. You guys ever remember that movie? It honestly might have been called White Wolf or something. Not Balto. I like Balto. That's the cartoon one based on a true story. And actually what I found out was Balto's not even the real dog that saved everybody. He was just the one that got all the credit. The real dog's name is like Scadaldo or something. Anyways, enough about Balto. That guy sucks. Even though I did like the movie growing up. No, there's that movie where like, there's two movies I'm thinking of. One, they both have to do like with a young, like one's called like White Fang, I think. You guys remember that one? And then the other one, the boy's like, he's with his dog on the beach and like gets attacked by wolves or something. But then he like makes it into the wilderness. That also might be White Fang. Maybe I'm thinking of the same movie, two different parts. But it's like those movies, you know, you grow up and you'd like turn on TBS or TNT randomly in the middle of a Sunday or Saturday. And, you know, just some movie would be on. And, you know, you'd never like go to the theater or go out and buy it. But you'd watch it and be like, it's a pretty good movie. It used to happen all the time. You know what I also used to love that like doesn't seem to happen anymore because I don't even have cable television is those Bond marathons. That's how I fell in love with James Bond movies. You turn on Spike TV and they'd have like the Man Week or whatever, you know, or whatever it was, and they'd have a whole like 24 hours or a whole week of like just Bond. That's how I watched a bunch of the Bond movies growing up. Anyways, I don't know what made me think of that. I guess because I called Kona the White Wolf, and then isn't that funny how our brains work? Or maybe it's just my brain. What do I know? I go off on all these tangents all the time. You ask my wife, she'll say, yeah, he talks too much. She'll ask me something like, you know, she'll kind of humor me, right? Like, you know, I'll tell us a quick story or make a comment about like some game I'm playing or what I'm doing with my friends. And then she'll like ask a question like, oh, what's like this item do or whatever, right? And then then in my head, I'm thinking, well, I better give her some context so she understands it better. And then she's like, no, just tell me about just the item I talked about. Spend about 30 seconds. And I go on for like 3 minutes. Oh, here I go again. Talk. What's cool though is she has started gaming a little bit. I got her into like Teamfight Tactics, which is a League of Legends, you know, made by Riot, based on the League of Legends characters, which I play a lot of. I play a lot of League. I used to play more Teamfight Tactics just because it was kind of shorter. It was fun to learn. And now they have it on mobile, so then I played it on mobile a lot. But actually, my wife's better. That's like, you know, I'm not afraid to admit it. She's better at Teamfight Tactics than I am. Maybe because she's more patient or is a little more tactical than I am, or I don't know what it is. I get too impatient because what happens for me is you have to be really good with your resource, which is gold, right? And because the more gold you have, especially towards the end of the game, you can level up faster. And the higher level you are, you have a better chance of getting the better characters. And so I just end up rolling all the time, where she kind of is better at saving her money and spending it towards the end so she gets the better characters. Anyways, here I go again. Off on a tangent. None of this is what I was going to talk about today. Sometimes I try to like plan, like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to walk the dogs, and I bring my phone and I'm going to talk about something. And then today's one of those days where it didn't end up being about anything I was thinking about, but that's okay. Anyways, here's the plan for the night. It's Friday, right? That's awesome. Because of training all week and I had to wake up at like 6:30, which I know some people are like, 6:30, that's it. And I had to go into the office, which meant get the kids ready, get me ready, drive the kids to wherever they're going, my mother-in-law's or Jackson's school, you know, whatever it may be on that day. Then head to the office, right? So it was a busy morning this week, which meant that I had to go to bed early every night, which meant that I couldn't, you know, normally that's kind of, I put the kids to sleep and then I go downstairs and play, you know, an hour or so of video games. All that to say that tonight, after I work out and put the kids to sleep, I'm gonna play some games. So if you're a gamer, rise up. I'll be on tonight. Probably play some League. I've been missing that a little bit. Probably play some Hades. That game's pretty fun, single player. Might play a little Valorant depending on who's on. And I'll probably be drinking beer. So, man, these flies, do I stink or something? Get away from me. Anyways, that's it, guys. That is it. I'm done. That's all I'm done. I'm done talking. Stop. It's over.